The dating community is dealing with a pandemic of the best friend syndrome.
I am begging you, if you meet someone and they're a potential lover and immediately they're talking about an ex and their ex is their best friend, I suggest you run for the hills. A lot of narcissists use this tactic and it's called triangulation, okay? They triangulate you with someone else. As I heard Dr. Romney say, it's a psychological threesome. You don't know what's really going on. And if you're somebody who has low self-esteem or you're not aware of these tactics, you are about to get played, okay? They're going to make you feel like you're not worthy, like there's no place. And they're going to make you work hard. You're going to be spinning blocks, okay? You're going to be like a hamster on a hamster wheel, working out, trying to get them to see your value, okay? Because you're up against this other person that you don't even know. So many years ago, I used to date this covert narcissist. And he told me this immediately. As soon as we started to date, he said, listen, my ex is my best friend. Do you have a problem with that? And I'm like, no, not yet. Because I was kind of cool with some of my exes or ex-lovers, and I had male friends at the time. And I said, hey, are you okay with that? And he was just like, yeah, I guess so. So soon, the best friend sent me a friend request on Facebook, but she would never interact with me. I noticed that she wouldn't click like on my photos, she wouldn't comment on my posts, but she was just watching, you know? So one day, it was his birthday, and she put this post on Facebook, and it literally said, I'm not exaggerating, it said the stars and the moon, and you're everything I ever wanted in a man. Thank you for being my best friend. I love you so much. I'm talking about a long paragraph, pictures, and everything on Facebook. And I was just like, yeah, she's in love with him. So I called him and I said, hey, like this post looks very weird. You know, like this isn't a good friendship to be in if your ex is in love with you and you're calling her your best friend. He's like, nah, I don't feel for her like that. It's cool. We're good. I'm like, okay. But then later on, he said to me one day, he said, oh, you know, I was going to introduce you to my best friend, but you're not acting the way I want you to act. So you're not going to have the honor of meeting her. You know, I really am only going to be with you if she approves of you. Okay, so let me tell you something. These narcs will use their exes, their family, anybody to triangulate you. Don't fall for it. Run for the freaking hills. Another guy I used to date, I don't know if he was a narcissist, but he definitely was a weirdo. And his wife had passed away years ago by the time I had met him. And he talked a lot about the wife, and that was a little awkward. You know, the wife was photos all over his apartment, and she was his screensaver, and she always, you know, he always used to talk about what she did, and hey, my wife used to do this, do you do that? My wife used to wear that, can you wear that? Like, these people would triangulate you even with a dead person. But it got worse. His wife's best friend moved in with him after she died because he had fell into a huge depression, didn't go to work, and she nursed him back to health, even paid his rent a couple of times. And now that he's healthy and working and good, she does not move out. And I said, you know, this woman is probably waiting for you to marry her. Her best friend is dead, and she probably feels you owe her. She loves you. She wants to be with you. And I'm not into her like that. And I said, this is a hot mess. I'm up against the best friend that really loves you and the dead wife. I ran out of there. These are horrible red flags. These are raging. Okay? Period blood red. Okay? Run. This is not healthy. You don't have to prove your worth and your value up against somebody else. There should be a place in their life for you when you get there.